Haven being a map where you can do so much tactically and you have so many possibilities, when things get tight, when things get tense, I think that Angel has the ability to on the spot find solutions. Spontaneously understanding the defense, spontaneously understanding what they need to do.
On the sites anymore. It's always long A or all the way back. Oh my gosh, the full-on flank.
Yep, 4 members of FunPlus Phoenix trying to challenge. It's good trade frags back and forth as always. TakaS, however, he goes down to Zyppan. We're into the 1 versus 2. So the only player to have come from heaven in Meddo is shut down. hoppY with that final headshot as Opportunists take pistol. Owl drone through to the C site. Hasn't spotted anything. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. First ultimate of the map. And contact made by TakaS. He's going to drop Shadow on that rotate. Shao trying to dodge now as the cage goes down. rodeN and AKUMAAAAA's kills are crucial. That's the 2 that clear up this site and give them the 3-on-1 post play.
Of course, in Valorant, it feels like very unlikely retakes can come into the realm of possibility with the right utility. But in this spot, with the spike tick that far down, it doesn't seem like there's any hope.
Blade Storm popped. That's going to be for rodeN to hold down this post plant. He's going to get aggressive, moves in, and can't manage the follow-up. Only the first kill from him. AKUMAAAAA's got the flash primed. Of course, at any point, hoppY could just go swinging outwards here, but there it is. The attackers lockdown coming in. Suddenly, FPS, they need to get this going. They need to get the ball rolling, but everybody holding back. They've gone ahead and interrupted it. Now there's going to be that neural theft in the middle of it all, and the last enemy's revealed, but he's not taken down right away, and because of it, time is the issue.
They have to go. Oh my gosh.
Cypher heads elsewhere. That's Meddo looking to join his teammates as they come in from garage. That's an easy pickup on rodeN. Rolling Thunder in 2 directions, plus the showstopper downtown. hoppY's dead to rights. AKUMAAAAA, he wants to peek this, but so many players giving cover to the defuse. Shao's gonna slip this through.
Covered in paint and sorry, rolling thundered. It was like they had a long night out of drinking. They could not see a thing.
Goes back into C garage, which is exactly where the Opportunists try and puncture through. Angel, nice second headshot into AKUMAAAAA. And Shadow, he's going to keep some eyes on mid. hoppY falls silent. TakaS checks flank. It's a man disadvantage versus Opportunists, but hoppY goes ahead, moves from the shadows into hell on this A site with Spike. So his teammate can come over from long, but a fake plant nets him nothing. No immediate peek. Spy camera to be thrown down, get some information.
Spike planted.
Even hits the dart. But of course, the spray through that wall tells him not only is Omen walking down into lower, but the last player's over here on long. So TakaS, he's given himself up. He's going to have to stand tall and deliver.
A stack
with 2 players on the peak. It's a second round for FPX.
Nowhere to run.
Uh-oh, here comes another Hunter's Fury. Shao trying to dodge it back by spawn. Does avoid it all. But it's not just the Hunter's Fury he has to worry about. There are a lot of players on the cusp of this C site. 4 of which, to be specific. And Shao, well, he starts to get a little bit aggressive. Pushes forward, is met by the cyber cage, and Meddo and Zyppan, that's the 2 kills. It's Angel now to try and go 1 better. We've got the showstopper coming in from Zyppan, and hoppY in the corner looking to close, just cannot do it all. 3 frags for him, but the same can be said for Zyppan. Back from the sewers onto long.
But look how comfy our Sova is getting. Shao now pushing over in towards short, and he'll spot the solo push.
That's everything. You know, if he sits back on Spike site, then maybe he gets split. Now he can just try and deny this Spike plant. rodeN, with a little bit of time left, actually gets this one in. So, okay, a silver lining for the offense, but regardless, a 5th round on the board for FPX. And look at this flank. Zyppan, he could go all the way. Ooh, interesting use of the lockdown. And Zyppan, he's not going to wait for anybody. Runs right into it, and they've got just a few seconds left where they need to respect this ult. It pops, and from the shadows, hoppY's going to move all the way over to the C site. Caught out by the spy cam, he extracts the dart, and he anticipates the peek from CT, but there is already the walkout. A man breathing down his neck in Meddo is going to close this one for FPX. A 6 6th round and a lead for the defender.
Gotta love that instant punish. Smile, you're on camera, says Meddo.
What's their adaptability in the final moment of the first half? They joined forces in the C split. The entirety of Opportunists now in position. Of course, that rolling thunder could be huge. It starts to slow things down, but Shao, he cranks the dial. 3 kills for him. Angel and Shadow get this one done. 2 rounds the advantage for FunPlus Phoenix. A hell of a strong start from the Opportunists. Let's see if the swapping of the sides can reignite that flame. And we are back. Still the 2-round lead for FPX, but they take to the offense here on Haven.
The best team on Earth.
Number 1. Quick clash coming out of hoppY. I love this. Right into the second half with a little tenacity. But it comes at a cost. FPX now on the forefront. Where do they go?
I think they plan to check their flanks at the moment, so that's a freebie on Shadow. A headshot on a 1 HP player, a little bit of overkill. Shao, will he experience the same fate? That's the big question. I mean, him getting spotted is the most unnerving part of it all. However, he answers back with 1. That's a second headshot. Now we're in business. Look for 3. Can he grab it? He can. He can grab it with half his might. He barely had to try. Didn't have to move. He's the turret on the B site.
Put him somewhere in the middle. You'll get what you need.
The Eggo waffle crosshair.
Angel putting holes through LogaN like an Eggo. And Akuma just trying to play the side of the smoke. Does get 1 in Zyppan, but a very quick trade thanks to Meddo. So man advantage, but Shao, well, he's also joined his teammates from around the corners of long. TakaS potentially to come in from garage, waiting for his 2 teammates to both get into position before they try and split into this C site. TakaS sends the dart out. Oh, double kill on the backside of the site, and that final nail in the coffin to give FunPlus Phoenix their 10th round, doubled the score of Opportunists, who have now not won a single round for 10 rounds straight.
Oh, don't say it like that. Be a hard site to hold, but I mean, at least fortunately here for Opportunists, there's not many here. Oh, but that's one way to get in the middle of things.
Player in the background gets absolutely smoked. Akuma doesn't even need to see him, but he does die out to Shadow. This is a little chance, a little spice of life from the Opportunists.
Did we have alts? We had 1 alt go off, right? So it's scary because we only had Shadow's alt go off this round, I think.
You are correct.
So it's still scary because we're still looking at 3, but you could argue that Shadow's was the most important.
30 seconds left.
Okay, well, Akuma, he's got a lot left. Shao, he can play from anywhere with his ult, but he's also, he can put this tag out if he wants to. It'll be a dry duel. Akuma will win it straight on. Fantastic couple of rounds from him.
Nice play from Akuma. Goes for the fault line from the B to A connector. Hits the spike carrier. Leaves him stranded and stunned underneath heaven. And then the follow-up flash. Well, they'll just comfortably cut through it. But maybe combining it with a heavy long presence is what they need.
Oh,
Operator in position. rodeN's able to drop 1. It's Zyppan to hit the dirt. Hunter's Fury on the spike plant. That pushes the player off of it. Akuma, he will get that singular kill, but Shao just nailed the double. He gets Akuma and hoppY. Both those players coming out from garage. Angel, quick TP onto the box next to Spike. A 2v3. He shuts down the Blade Storm. Now he's on his own, and TakaS gonna close as an 8th round added to the board for Opportunists means they're within 3.
Well, that's exciting stuff. Yeah, this round should be over whether they know it or not.
Oh, and especially with that one, LogaN just sitting down inside of hell. He has nowhere to go. So easy pickup from Shadow. And suddenly, that ultimate that we were talking about for the post plant is now off the table.
30 seconds
Kuma's
left.
got his as well.
A rolling thunder for Shadow could be huge. And there it is. Sends it out. But that long play, that flank, Shadow, a 3rd kill for him. He is going absolutely ham. 4 kills and only 1 left for that 12th round to be secured. But rodeN plucked from the sky.
Out of the sky. Doesn't even get his feet on the ground. That's where Jet likes to be, but not dead mid-air.
Multiple players scanned by the recon drone. Feels like FPX, they tasted blood on this A site, and they're coming back in for second servings. Immediate entries puts a world of hurt onto the Opportunists. Yet again, LogaN not able to drop that lockdown, but rodeN will come flying in with one. They're outnumbered 2-1. And this is not an easy retake, not by any stretch of the imagination. Akuma, he gets hit by that dart. Location revealed over and over. The showstoppers pulled out by Zyppan, but not fired. And that's unfortunate. Walks through the Omen smoke only to die. It's Meddo to close as FPX take Haven 13 rounds to 8.
Well, it was 13-8, but it was a very good attempt at the comeback. They definitely looked solid in the second half. I think it was a bit surprising, and yeah, I feel like there was just one thing there where we didn't even get to see Killjoy use that final ult. That could have really brought the game a lot closer. So deceptively steep game numerically, but by very small margins in some of these rounds.
And Maniac, just to answer your question, only once in the entire qualifier has Viper been picked. So this is the second time that Viper will be picked. Angel's bringing it out for the first time. We did not expect this. We haven't seen them play Bind for a long time, like you mentioned, but this is some serious preparation being done here.
He's in a strong position. We'll see how much farther he wants to go. It looks like much. rodeN will punish him for trying to take that much space, and Meddo will attempt to plant the spike. It actually pushes them back into Akuma, awkwardly enough.
30 seconds left.
This is a player down at B.
Then they take the teleport. They're going to try and sprint into this B site. Of course. What more can they manage? Meddo, all that's left over. hoppY's going to close this one. And there you have it. Opportunists on the board. Green going to kind of cut off the back of the site somewhat, slightly. Nano swarm. All over the place. Still so delayed. 15 seconds left over. They need to clear out LogaN, but he's got the helping hands of hoppY. And so far, so good. Angel will get some kind of success.
Left.
8 seconds. They're going to need this spike plant and the kills that come with it. Zyppan, all that they have to offer, and he has no time at this point. He needs to stay alive, and he's fighting for his life. It seems like he'll get through here. 3-0 the start for Opportunists. Defenders in position. Yup. Zyppan's able to dodge the concussive damage. Shao opens up shop. It is LogaN to go down first. That leaves 2 members still in position. rodeN tucked on elbow. Rolling Thunder denies the run it back, but rodeN runs it in and dies, as does his teammate. A clean sweep of everyone other than hoppY. He answers back with 2, but he gets softened through the Viper smoke, and the Sheriff ends it all.
Yeah. Nice and early. Last round. Again, we're on screen watch, okay? Not like screen watching like you do in GoldenEye versus your friends on N64s, but looking for where the Viper screens go. And it was on A last round when they hit B.
Yep. The beauty of Viper's abilities, right? Can really play the fakes. And this one looking like it's gonna be a flawless round win from FPX. Assuming these last 2 players don't clutch it all, but LogaN empty-handed as he falls, and yeah. Thanks to Zyppan, it is flawless. 4 kills for him, and a second round for FPX. Sees nothing. There has to be somebody in one of these positions, and of course there is. They've now found him, but we're gonna get a big cluster of defenders trying to hang on to this hold. Oh man, curveballing his own teammate. Not a pretty sight, but Opportunists using hoppY to get deep into the showers. That actually nets them something. We're on a 2v2.
Shao refuses to use this ultimate. He wants to just hold it over their heads. He's like telling them we can win no matter what, but he still has this option in his back pocket to seek out information as he wants to. But here, oh my goodness, Angel, when do you ever see that?
Wow. That was labored.
10 bullets missed. hoppY, excuse me, could not capitalize.
Oh my god, he's actually able to get through the snake bites. Almost finding a bit of timing, but luckily for FPX, Angel's there to lend the helping hand. The rocket fuse halfway gone. Gonna have to shoot it in desperation. Faint shells will keep a player from peeking on heaven. And hoppY, he's gonna go for that deep TP, but it gets called out. And he gets it off before dying. Unfortunate. Not even denied, but dead. And a corner unchecked.
Oh, we get
gives
the tank.
Zyppan a chance to deliver another kill before, of course, he falls. It's low HP for 2 of the 3, one of which now down. And that does not bode well for the Opportunists. They know exactly where LogaN's at. Angel topples him, and a 4-round lead. Deep utility coming in from Angel. Grenades making things uncomfortable, and now the Hunter's Fury is whipped out. TakaS trying to interrupt the execute, kind of doesn't get much for his money.
Welcome to my world.
And we've got the pit up from Angel. Of course, he throws that down towards Garden, so it will make it to the spike, but it's going to be a difficult spot if the retake even had a chance to get into this. TakaS will take him down, and Angel now on the other side of the wall. TakaS has to rack his brain. Where has he got off to?
Oh my God.
Oh, but he gets him with the spray. It's a little labored, but hell, it's a clutch, and it's a 4th round for the Opportunists. That Viper's pit, lost in the sauce, trying to find Angel as he sits with eyes on bomb. But you'd think Angel would have maybe predicted the peek from sight. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
Yeah. Very circumstantial. Okay, so, well, we're going to move into another round. The satchel's out. TakaS is spotted underneath the hookah. He'll be zoned into staying around here. They start to push out. He doesn't come to in time, and they all die.
Absolutely swarmed. Look at that mini-map. 5 deaths for the Opportunists all over the Behold. They tried to lock it down. They never found their footing. They got over the burden of not having smokes on executes. They made the most of the Viper screens. And now we see that screen here at B. Shao dies to rodeN in mid, traded by Meddo. But in the meantime, we've got Opportunists working in from, of course, the Garden onto the site and taking it by storm. Spike planted.
Spike planted.
Well, the screen does his job, but Raze does a bit better to get that 1 kill. Screen goes back up. AKUMAAAAA's gonna have some pressure put on him. Oh my goodness. Boombot on the pistol.
LogaN, quick kill back onto Zyppan. Oh, Zyppan with another piece of utility. Getting kills aplenty. Meddo. Ooh, can't manage the fight. Now it all falls onto one. Shadow trying to push in as he can, but it is another pistol round win from the Opportunists. In these mid-round moments, Owl Drone coming out from the defender's spawn. TakaS looking to make the most of it, but Zyppan bests him. Angel with a headshot into LogaN. And again, this toxic screen the entire time denies vision as the kills come out from FPX.
And now everybody switches the Viper on bind. I mean, that's like, you know it's going to be there, but you can just now see like how much value there is. He put that screen up and down 3 times. In the post plant, the Killjoy ult offensively makes sense because on B, people might fight for it more often. So maybe in another site or situation, you throw it down later on.
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh,
like staring through a kaleidoscope, he grabs that into hookah.
I'm sorry, can he see through these things?
I know, right? Normally see.
Perfect accuracy.
Quick trade. Costly though. Very low health for the man on retreat. 22 HP to be exact. Meddo, do you really want to peek this? I mean, his teammates are doing the work for him, damn it. Zyppan and Angel absolutely delivering. That is 40 kills between the two. Make it 41.
Okay. They will give that up, and Zyppan will get the last as well.
Cleared out that deep elbow, or so they may think. Omen is still back there, and he ults out. Deep A play instead from the shadows.
Oh, nice to have in your back pocket. And he'll be happy to find a vacant A site. Now, it's just about how he wants to try to cut off rotations. Now, is LogaN going to put the spike down opposite side is the question. No, he's actually going to put it down on the front. So,
Go stopper.
Yeah, it goes out. It doesn't hit.
Spike planted.
Or it does damage. Down to 25. LogaN denied anything further. And
oh, they're getting a lot of good information, but some early spam damage as they coming across the site.
Meddo finding one. Shadow, he's going to peek out. They had no showers control, and that is absolutely going to cost them. The carrier's down, and so is the round. Double the score count of Opportunists. 6 map and match points.
Finding the kills, the peaks might be a little bit harder.
Full charge Tremor. Angel's Toxin, near non-existent. Shao's fallen out from heaven. Any kill at this point is going to have impact. Again, 6 map and match points. Angel's running in through lamps, double headshot off the Vandal, swaps to another one. They're still going to be able to pressure this, but there's just no time, so take all the kills you can.
He's actually just deathmatching, looking for his 40th kill now. TakaS will fall back. Aggressive Killjoy ult over on the B site. And there it is. Really early. They're going to try to score a plant off this, but immediately the ult gets called out and canceled by Shadow. Will they know? And now they'll actually turn it back over towards the A site. It's a total bait.
Dude, and they're vulnerable. Running through the snake bite leaves you so susceptible to damage. Not to mention, Zyppan whips out the showstopper just in case they want to commit.
I want to say this is a beautifully orchestrated round by FPX. I mean, the mind game's both ways. They had that ready. Maybe they knew rotation back would come. Even if they weren't sure of it, they had Viper on A this time.
Left.
So they fully expected the Killjoy play to come out. Don't know if they knew the fake was coming out, but at this point, I mean, with FPX, you want to give them benefit of the doubt.
Oh, Zyppan, that could be huge. Just gonna absolutely wreck what's left of this. One man alone in hoppY has everything to do, and Shao shuts down the show. Ladies and gentlemen, your 3rd qualified European team alongside G2 and Liquid is FPX.
What a monster last round as well. I mean, to top it all off, nothing but good things to say. Zyppan, 30 frags.
Unbelievable.
Am I looking at that correctly? Oh my God, 30 and 11.
Angel 21 and 10, whipping out the Viper, completely blowing the minds of both Maniac and James on the desk.